My name is Linda. I had the sleeve done on January the 13th, 2013, and I'm doing fine and I have enjoyed my new life. I chose bariatric surgery because I've tried every diet that there ever was and could not lose any weight. I was going to Weight Watchers. My weight would go up, it wouldn't go down. I had checked out a couple other bariatric centers and chose Dr. Ganta's office because of his patience and understanding and what he did in his overview. Life before the surgery was hard for me. I couldn't walk very far at all. I had trouble walking up hills. I had trouble lifting things. I just did not do very well. I tried a lot of different diets. I worked very hard at getting the weight off and it would not come off. I've tried anything and everything that was out there. And I couldn't do a lot of things because weight is a barrier to your job, to whatever you do. I have a pacemaker which was not healthy for me to be overweight, and I couldn't lose the weight. And my general practitioner was one who encouraged me to get the surgery done in order to get the weight off, because she knew how bad my knees were and how bad my health was going downhill, and it caused me thyroid problems and other like heart issues, like I said, and it just has wreaked havoc on my health. I did go to another bariatric office to see a doctor about having the surgery. I went through all the process there. She never told me that they could not get me approved for insurance. They wouldn't work with me, and they told me that it would be so much more than, it would be quite a bit more than anything that I could afford at all. And she sent me for tests that cost me $3,000 that I couldn't pay for and my insurance wouldn't pay for. And so I started looking online and I found Dr. Ganta's office and saw that he had where you could come in and he would answer questions, and he answered all my questions, and I knew at that time he was the man for me. I chose Dr. Ganta because he is a man that is dedicated to his patients. He cares about what happens to him. He cared about me. He was patient with me. He understood where I was coming from. And I had prayed about it, and I knew that he was the man for me, that God had brought me to Dr. Ganta because he had the heart that I needed someone to have with me, someone that cared enough to care about me, and that's important. I had my surgery, and the people at the hospital were so good and so kind to me, but I was ready to go because I had followed Dr. Ganta's advice about getting up and moving and moving and moving, and that's the most important thing. And I'm so happy that I was able to get out early because he came by to let me out, and that was the greatest news I could have, and I enjoyed working with him, Dr. Ganta. The surgery has helped because before my surgery I was very depressed, discouraged, had no hope, and now I have hope because I am continually eating better and have the hope of knowing that my health is only going to get better because of the surgery, because without it I wouldn't have lasted much longer, and that's what has helped me tremendously. I look more towards the future than I did before because like I said, I was depressed before, but now I'm a lot happier and I'm glad to be alive. If I had known about the effects of how great bariatric surgery was, I would have done this much longer ago, but due to all the bad negative publicity that was going on, I chose not to do that. But I would not hesitate to recommend Dr. Ganta's office and him as a surgeon because he is one of the greatest surgeons I've ever met. He is caring and caring. That's all I can say. He's a very caring man. Dr. Ganta can help you through whatever you're going through. He will make a difference in your life as he made in my life. I'd like to take this opportunity for people who don't know Dr. Ganta to get to know him because he is a man that will work with you, he cares about you, and he has made a difference in my life, and I'm grateful to him.